tell us a little bit about so whoever is right now hearing this, or who gonna kind of look at this podcast as well, if they are being acquired or they are trying to sell the company or their startups, you as from the private equity fund point of view, when you go in the particular startups, what is your 1 or 2 days looks like? What exactly you look at the first? Is it you look at the P&L, you look at the customers, you look at the engineering team, you look at the patents, you look at the team? What exactly you as a private equity fund point of view look at the startups?
Yeah, all of that. So, obviously, if we're talking more about because there's a number of different scenarios in a private equity sense where I would kind of do triage of a company. There's the due diligence part of the thing when we're just looking at a company, and even that is kind of splits into pre-access and post-access, which basically means like usually a private equity fund will look at a company for potentially a year plus before we even get into kind of the actual transaction part of things.
Interesting.
And at that point, you don't really have much internal proprietary knowledge to go off of. It's really just like spy work, basically. And then you have post access, at which point it's like an official banker led process where you get access. Like basically, you can ask the leadership team any questions, you can ask them to deliver any documents. And then kind of the third part is post deal, when you've already bought a company and you're doing discovery and kind of figuring out how you might help this company. So and they're all very different. I do a lot of both the first two, and I do some of the last one.